If you want to learn how to successfully verify your identity on YouTube AdSense accounts, this video is definitely for you. When you monetize your YouTube channel, that is not the end of it, but in fact, that's even the beginning of the work, because there are certain steps, procedures that you need to take before that money will successfully move to your bank account. Now, if you're monetized on YouTube, you'll be familiar with these things. We have different verification methods, and each of them requires a particular threshold. And of course, when it comes to verification of your identity and your address, it of course comes with some documents. Before you can verify your identity on YouTube or in your AdSense account, you need to have reached the $10 threshold. Without reaching the $10 threshold on your YouTube AdSense account, you will not have the option to verify your identity. So starting from that very first time that email was sent to you, you have 45 days to reapply. Failure to meet up with this identity verification will lead to the suspension of your AdSense account. The moment that your AdSense account becomes suspended, ads will automatically stop showing on your channel. After your verification of your AdSense account identity, the next thing that will come forth is your address verification, because it's when you get your identity verified that YouTube will now send you a PIN to your location or to your post address or post office. Without that PIN, you can't verify your address. Now, you need this particular document to verify your identity. Either your national ID card, or your international passports, or your driving license, or your residence permits. Some people have been able to verify their identity using their voter's card. Also, if you don't have a voter's card, you may not be able to use the NIN slip, the white slip. But if at all you're going to use the NIN slip, if you're in Nigeria, it's advisable you use the plastic one. That's one that you a little bit kind of laminated. But before you even start the verification, you have to make sure that you've already snapped the document you'll be needing. And before you can snap that picture, you have to have these four things I'll be reading out in mind, which is number one, you have to capture the entire document, including all the corners. The four corners, the four edges of the document should be in the picture that you're snapping. Capture the front of the ID card and also capture the back of the ID card. And of course, with the four corners or the four edges of the document in view. Then the second thing you should also have in mind, the image. Your image must be readable, in focus, and free of reflections and glare. See guys, if you put a document or you upload a document that have a little light reflection, maybe you were snapping your phone and you turned on your flash, the document is going to be rejected. There should not be any reflection or glare there. And then the text or the writings on your document have to be very clear, like not blurry. And of course, your picture, your photo, or your passport on that particular document also has to be very clear and not blurry. If it's blurry, it will be rejected. And if it gets rejected, the rest assured the number of times you're going to attempt is limited. Good. And again, incomplete or obstructed documents or dark and blurry photos, I already said it, they will not be accepted. If your photo is blurry, it's not going to be accepted. The photo on that your ID card has to be clear and not obstructed. Okay. Now the fourth thing is you have to prevent the abuse. This is just like a warning. We allow a limited number of verification attempts, which is basically 3 to 5 times. You don't exceed 5 times. If after the fifth attempt and they reject it, your AdSense account will be suspended, and every money in that your AdSense account will be gone. You will never be able to recover it again, unless by miracle they they give you access to your AdSense account again. And if you don't do your identity verification, of course there's no way you're even going to do your address verification. So now the fifth one, uploading documents or photos other than those requested may result in account suspension. So just imagine they're asking for your ID card, uploading your office ID or something, it might get suspended. Remember, you have only 45 days to verify your identity on AdSense, and you can only attempt 5 times. Failure to do this thing to meet the 45 days deadline will result to account suspension and of course demonetization of your YouTube channel. So right now, check my playlist out for the tips on AdSense, how you can even create your AdSense account and do your address verification, and how you can even link your bank accounts to your Google AdSense. Okay? Because if you don't link your bank account to your AdSense, you won't get your money. So these are other things that require verification on AdSense. If you've not subscribed, just subscribe and turn on the post notifications. So that's only gonna tell me when I make new videos. I will see you in my next one. Bye.